One of the biggest gaming sales of the year is happening right now, guys, with the launch of Steam Winter Sale yesterday, and it is going on until the 2nd of January. So in today's video, I'm going to quickly go through some incredible game deals, starting with some super cheap game deals, then under $5, $10, $20, and also some bonus deals that you don't want to miss out this holiday season. Alright, before moving on, a very quick disclaimer, guys. Steam does support regional price system, meaning some of the prices that you see in this video may be higher or lower depending on your local regional price. For an example, I live in South Asia, so the game prices are significantly cheaper compared to US or UK. But don't worry, I always include other popular regional prices so you won't get confused in any other way. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Alright, I'm starting with some super cheap game deals under $2 price point. And first we got Firewatch hitting its all-time low price on Steam. Awesome single-player adventure game right now 90% off for just 81 cents. Next up we got The Forest, a popular survival game right now 90% off, just 81 cents, hitting its all-time low price on Steam. Alright, next up we got a couple of Metro games, Metro 2023 Redux and The Last Light Redux. Both games are right now super cheap, 90% off for just $1.49. If you're into more like hunting simulation style of games, The Hunter Call of the Wild right now 80% off for just $1.63. Now we are moving on to a few of the popular older games right now super cheap. First one is The Sleeping Dog, the Definitive Edition, 85% off for just $1.57. Next up we got Left 4 Dead 2, a popular co-op zombie shooter. Right now it is 80% off for just $1.09. If you're into more like a super chaotic open world action game, The Just Cause 3 right now 85% off and just goes for $1. If you're into more like dark fantasy adventure style of games, Warhammer Vermintide 2 right now again 90% off on Steam for just $1.49. Alright, next up we got Elderborn, a pretty underrated Souls-like dark fantasy style of a game. Right now it is super cheap on Steam, 81% off for just $1.32. Next up we got the popular open world zombie survival game State of Decay 2, the Juggernaut Edition. Right now it is 90% off for just $1.69. Pretty much all three Batman games are on sale right now, but you can pick up the Batman Arkham Origin right now hitting its all-time low price on Steam, 90% off for just $1.99. Another game that is super cheap right now is the game called Grim Dawn, a hack and slash action RPG style of a game right now 90% off for just 84 cents. And finally we got the Hitman, the World of Assassination right now 90% off for just $1.04. But remember, this is only the part 1, kind of the entry barrier for the game. The full version is 60% off for $9.19. Alright, now we are moving on to some incredible game deals under $5 price point, starting with one of the best deals out there right now, and that is the Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. This bundle is keep getting cheaper and cheaper, and this will include all 3 Mass Effect games remastered. Right now the whole bundle is 92% off for just $4.79. Next up we got A Way Out, an awesome co-op action game to play with a friend. Right now it is 90% off for just $2.99. Now you can also pick up the Battlefield 2042 for super cheap, 92% off for just $4.79. Need for Speed Unbound is a game that pretty much on sale all the time. Right now you can pick up the game for 93% off for just $4.89. Another game that I really enjoy over the years is the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Right now it is also 90% off for just $3.99. Next up we got Assassin's Creed Unity, arguably the best looking game from the Assassin's Creed series. Right now it is on sale, 85% off for just $3.29. If you want to be a pilot and kind of experience some awesome aerial combat sequences, go pick up this awesome game Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. Right now it is 90% off for just $2.99. If you're into more like a post-apocalyptic single-player first-person experience, we get a couple of awesome games. First one being the Dying Light, the original game, right now 80% off for just $2.67. And also we got Metro Exodus, also on sale for 90% off for just $2.29. If you're looking for a really unique and fun online survival games, Darkside is a pretty cool game to pick up right now. It is 35% off, right now goes for just $4.54. Sniper Elite 5 is another game that I really enjoy. Right now it is 70% off for just $4.79. But if you live in US or UK, the prices are significantly higher. Alright, finally we got another very popular Metroidvania Souls-like platformer game, and that is Hollow Knight. The game is again right now 50% off for just $3.49. Alright, moving on to some awesome deals under $10 price point. First of all, we got Kingdom Come Deliverance, the Royal Edition, including all the single player DLC and additional content. Right now it is 80% off for just $5.99. Alright, next up we got It Takes Two, the game game of the year 2021. One of the best co-op games you can pick up right now. It is 80% off for just $7.99. If you're into horror action games, you probably already play some Resident Evil titles. And right now you can pick up the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard 60% off for another $7.99. If you're one of the only few people who still haven't played Skyrim yet, you can pick up the Skyrim, the special edition, right now for 75% off for just $6.24. And we recently got an announcement for the brand new upcoming title Witcher 4. So if you're someone who still haven't played the Witcher 3 yet, you can pick it up for right now for 80% off for just $7.99. One of my personal favorite open world action games, definitely the Mafia series, and you can pick up the Mafia, the definitive edition, right now for 80% off for another $5.99. Another very popular open world RPG game, the Monster Hunter World, it is right now on sale 67% off for $9.89. Next up we got Control Ultimate Edition, including 2 single player DLCs. Right now it is also 80% off for just $7.99. If you're into more like single player fantasy platformer game, there's a new game that's worth mentioning, and that is the Awaken Astral Blade. It's also 15% off right now for $8.49. Detroit Become Human is definitely going to be one of my top 10 games of all time. One of the best story games that I enjoyed recently, and right now you can pick it up for 70% off for just $8.99. Another awesome action game that is worth picking up right now is the Ghost Runner 2, and you can pick this one up for 75% off for just $5.99. Next up we got Void, a brand new action RPG roguelike title that very recently came out on Steam, and right now it is also 10% off for $7.37. If you like arcade racing games like Need for Speed, you can pick up this brand new game Car X Streets. Right now it is again 50% off on Steam for just $9.99. Alright, moving on to deals under $20, and if you're someone who holding on buying some AAA games from the last couple of years, and this is where the actual value is in my opinion, because you can pick up some serious game under $20, starting with some popular ones like Red Dead Redemption 2, right now 67% off for just $19.79. And Resident Evil 4 Remake is also keep getting cheaper right now, again 50% off on Steam for just $19.99. The Cyberpunk 2077, the base version, again right now 55% off on Steam for just $13.49. Another game that I really enjoyed last year is the Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Right now again 75% off on Steam for just $17.49. If you're a fan of Harry Potter universe, you can pick up this awesome game, the Hogwarts Legacy, right now 75% off on Steam for just $14.99. Another game that you can pick up pretty cheaply right now is the Assassin's Creed Mirage, very recently released on Steam, and right now it is 60% off for just $14.79. Next up we got a brand new action roguelike title that I started playing very recently, and I feel like it's worth mentioning, and that is Wild Bastards. Right now you can pick up this awesome game for 45% off for just $19.24. And next up we got Dying Light 2 Stay Human, the Reloaded Edition. Right now it is again 60% off on Steam for just $15.99. If you like fighting games, you can pick up the most recent Mortal Kombat 1 right now, again 60% off on Steam for just $15.99. Another game that is worth picking up right now is the Dead Space Remake, 75% off on Steam for just $14.99. If you're looking for the best arcade racing game to pick up under $20, you cannot go wrong with the Crew Motorfest. Right now again 70% off on Steam for just $15.29. Alright, now we are moving on to some additional deals, so if you want to spend a little bit more money, there are some awesome deals out there right now. Alright, starting with Elden Ring, very rarely goes on sale, but right now you can pick up the game for 40% off for $35.99. If you're someone who haven't played the Black Ops 6 through the Game Pass, you can pick up the game right now for 25% off for $52.49. Another extremely popular game to pick up right now is the Baldur's Gate 3, right now 20% off for $23.99. If you're into more like action fighting games, you can pick up the Street Fighter 6 for 50% off for $29.99. One of my absolute favorite games of all time is The Last of Us Part 1, right now 50% off on Steam, again goes for $29.99. Another very popular game that very recently got released is the Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Again right now the game is 25% off, you can pick it up for $33.74. Silent Hill 2 is another game that I really wanted to pick up right now. It is again 20% off for $26.39. If you're looking for an awesome VR game to play this holiday season, you can pick up this brand new Metro Awakening right now, again 20% off on Steam for $31.99. Moving on to few other deals that is worth mentioning right now. Spider-Man Remastered 50% off for $29.99. Red Dead Redemption 1 very recently got a PC release. Right now the game is 20% off on Steam for goes for $39.99. Another cool open world game that I enjoyed last year was the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Right now you can pick up the game for 60% off for $20.39. And finally we got the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Very recently got an announcement for a PC release, and the game is coming up in early January, and you can pick up the game right now if you want for 30% off for $41. $51.99. But you have to play the first game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, to understand the story. So in that case, you can pick up the twin bundle. Also goes on sale for 30% off for $59.49. Well, there you have it, guys. These are some of the best game deals that you can pick up right now during this Steam Winter Sale. And if you scroll through the Steam, you'll find thousands of other awesome deals out there. So I probably make another video covering some of the other deals. But let me know down below what is your favorite game and what games are you going to pick up during this Steam Winter Sale. So as always, guys, if this video helpful to you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I'll catch you guys soon in the next one. Stay safe.